Conquer your eating while quarantining. Hi everybody, Eve here from Vitamin Eve Nutrition Counseling. And before I get started today, I first want to send out my love to everybody out there. We're all being directly and indirectly impacted by what's going on in the world. And so I just want you to imagine my arms around you, giving you a great big hug. A not socially distant hug right now because I feel like we could all use it. And I just want to thank you all for all of your kind comments and feedback about my videos. So thank you. I love staying connected with you. I also want to make an announcement that on April 7th, I am doing a special Zoom workshop called Conquer Your Eating While Quarantining. It is a full hour-long workshop. It's with me. It's totally free. And in the YouTube description below, in the description, there is a link, a Zoom link to the workshop, and I hope you could join us. Again, it's April 7. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I really hope you could join us. It's my first time, giving a meeting like this, so I hope you're patient with me as we go through the process. And so, speaking of that workshop, I just want to share some of the things that I will be talking about in the Conquer Your Eating While Quarantining workshop, because even though what we're going through is challenging us and impacting us, it doesn't mean you can't work towards what really matters to you. And in fact, right now might be a great time to do that, not only because we're home and we have a different change in our schedule, actually because we're going through so much change right now and we're forced to do things differently, it's actually a wonderful time to start introducing new habits and new patterns. And so that's why I'm so happy to be offering this, and I really hope you could join us. So some of the things that I'll be covering in the workshop next week on Conquer Your Eating While Quarantining are 5 steps to help you with that. And the first step and the first thing we'll be talking about is letting go of dieting, really releasing this idea that somebody out there knows what's best for you and really learning how to go within. And I feel like this really parallels what's happening in our world right now, because there's so many conflicting messages of what the right thing to do is. And I feel like it's the right time for us to finally learn how to tune in to our own truth and to eat in a way that's in alignment with that. The second thing that we'll be covering is giving yourself permission to give yourself food when you first get hungry. And wow, what an important time right now to really learn how to give yourself permission to give yourself what you need. I feel like what's happening on a global scale is impacting us in ways that we might not even realize. And so we might have new needs emerging that we might not even recognize. So learning how to feed yourself when you're first hungry, giving yourself permission to give yourself what you truly need, is also part of what I'll be talking about in the workshop. The third thing we'll be talking about is giving yourself the foods that you imagine will satisfy you and nourish you the best. How to make food choices that make you feel great and make you feel robust with energy, and how to be present with your food. Right now, there's so much going on. It's very easy to be distracted. So we'll talk about practices to help you stay present in your body while you're eating, and also stay present in your body while we're going through so many things right now. The fourth thing that we'll be talking about is how to actually stop eating when you're comfortably satisfied. This could be very hard to do right now because sometimes the only pleasure we might have in our day is the food that we're eating. Plus, there's so much food around, there's so many triggers. Either we're isolated and alone, and that could be a trigger, or there are just too many people on top of each other at home, or there's homeschooling, there's impacts with our income, there's so many things. So learning how to actually feel your satisfaction and let yourself stop there is something, a skill definitely worth mastering. And in the workshop, I'll be talking about how you could do that. And finally, the last thing that we'll be covering is how to feel everything that's going on inside of you without turning to food. I'm going to share my favorite 4-step process on how to be present and how to actually feel your feelings step by step. So this is something that you definitely don't want to miss. If anything I'm saying is resonating with you, I really hope you could join us. Again, it's totally free, and it's on April 7th That's a Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And again, if you want to join us, the Zoom link is below. If you receive my emails, if you subscribe to receive my emails, you will get an email with the link, so it will be easy for you to access. And so I hope this video was helpful to just share with you some of the practices that could really help you conquer your eating while you're quarantining. And I send you all my love. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye.